Hey, welcome back to my YouTube channel, and thank you so much for joining my channel and subscribing to my channel. And this is the first in its kind on African continent where I'm going to create content for you so that you can become the best software engineer. And this is the first thing I'm going to focus on when I leave the office, like in my free time, so that I can create content for you so that you can know how to build better and better software. So today video, I want to talk about Flutter. So what is Flutter? Is just a way of cumulatively looking all the plugins, all the packages that the team from Google is contributing to. And these packages are maintained by Google. And this is really important to get started. And if you are looking to build cross-platform application using Flutter, of course, because if you come to this channel, it's probably because you are looking that solution. So what about if you are using a package and this package is not available to mobile or is not available on web or Mac OS? So maybe that is another video, or I will create a course that will teach you how you can create a cross-platform form application using different technologies, different packages, even though those packages are not supported on specific platform you are targeting. So I will teach you that, but in this video, I'm talking about you having these libraries. So first of all, if you jump to Flutter, and you should be very cautious about how you are going to pick the packages. So for me, the rule of thumb is just using one single source of truth, where I know that the packages will always be maintained, and I know that the package will always be updated and upgraded to match with different platforms that I want to target. So what am I saying here? So what I'm saying here, let's say that you want to build authentication, and for some reason you want to use other third-party services that you might be attempted to use. There's nothing wrong with that, but the problem is that sometimes these third-party packages, for example, for authentication, might not be supporting the platforms or all the platforms that you want to target. So in that case, I suggest you to use the Flutter package, because even though for example, Windows is not supported right now, but Google is working so hard to make sure that the packages goes to many different platforms that they are targeting. And the reason why is because Google is the owner of Flutter and is owner of that, which is the programming language used in building Flutter. So it makes more sense for them to build the packages and also support all of these platforms that they are targeting. This really pays their interest. So this is why it's really important to use packages that comes from Google, especially using Flutter. So how do you do that? So you click get started, and you have beautiful videos here that explaining how each package is being used and how you can get that package installed in your project. So how you do that, you go to, like, let's say you see how you can integrate it with Android, which is my primary focus. And maybe near future, I'll be also talking about iOS and macOS. But for now, let's say that you want to focus on Android. So this is the single source of truth where they're going to guide you how you can do that, how you can, what you need to do. Go here, do this and that, all of those things with software engineering. So, they walk you through the process of how you're going to do it, from application signing to having the Firebase and Google services and everything you would think of having the Android setup for Firebase. So all of that, they are going to cover that. So, and the most important thing is that this documentation will always be updated to the latest, change that they can do within their, code base. It's really, really important because sometimes when you are using a package and this package is developed by someone, so what happens is that this someone has changed something and for some reason, he has forgot to update the documentation. So you know what happened? You change the version number to update the package and you push the code to the production knowing that everything still works. So in sometimes, yes, it works, but there's a time when it breaks. So, and it's really important to have a cohesive documentation where you can see all of changes and the steps you need to follow in order to, have the packages intended to use being unchanged. So I think this is something I will cover in my next video. Let me know if you want me to cover the Flutter every packages and how you can use them. So and let me know if you want me to create a Flutter course and if how much you are willing to pay for that, because I'm thinking of creating a course where I'll be teaching Flutter in general and how you can create mostly the cross-platform application. Because even though people say that it is cross-platform, it's not, because you need to take care of consideration of each platform. So, and you need also to understand that not every package is going to work on the on on a platform you are targeting. So really, really, really important to note. So I think this video really served you with two things. First, when you're going to start working on a project, really look for Flutterfire, see if there is a package that you can use, because these packages are going to be maintained by Google, and also they are going to keep them updated according to Flutter and whatever changes they are making, and the documentation is going to be much more more readable and more making more sense according to the change that is being made. The second reason is that the packages is there for so long, so it's not going to disappear to disappear. Like tomorrow you may wake up and see that the package maintainer is no longer maintaining the project, and that is just so bad for the project that is in production. You don't need this situation where the package is no longer maintained, because whatever case if that happen, that becomes to be your burden, because you need to make sure that the package you depend on is always updated to the latest change within the framework. So that is the second reason. The third reason is that this is from Google. It is trusted by 1,000 of people, which make it more credible for for developers, for other people to contribute, because if they find a bug, they can fire the issue, and they can even contribute to it much more easier than someone's package. So I hope this video helps you, and if you like my video, please subscribe to my YouTube channel and like my video, share to your friends, and let's create more software engineer. Thank you.